Hey y'all, it's Amanda, and today I'm out in the front garden and I am crazy excited to be planting all plants that I grew from seed, which is just amazing. I started several years ago growing plants from seed, but the last few years I've gotten real serious about growing bedding plants to save myself money. Now, we're going to be starting with some Vinca I grew from seed. I am using some plant tone as some fertilizer going down, but super excited because I have four varieties we're planting together. Three of them are going to go right here in this area, and they are going to be in an ombre effect. Now, I always start by laying out all the plants, and you see that I'm going to start with the Vinca Tattoo Orange on the far right. It's the lightest color. Then I will shift into the Vinca Tattoo Tangerine, which is the medium tone, and then the darkest variety, which is the Vinca Tattoo Black Cherry. And these are all going to be very close together because I just want this gorgeous sunset ombre effect in this space. Now, I love growing Vinca from seed. They're super easy to grow from seed. They are heat lovers. The hotter it is, the better they do. In fact, if you plant them when it's too cool outside, they can suffer from fungal disease. So I always wait till June to get these planted outside. But I'll tell you a little bit more about each of these varieties as we go on. Let's start a Vinca that brings serious summer color. Tattoo Orange produces bright orange blooms with a dramatic dark center that stands out in garden beds and containers. Growing 10 to 14 inches tall, it thrives in full sun and handles heat like a champion. If you love warm sunset colors, Tattoo Tangerine Vinca is a beautiful choice. Its glowing orange blooms are accented with unique dark eyes, creating extra depth and interest. Plants grow about 10 to 14 inches tall and bloom continuously through the hottest months of the summer. For bold color and contrast, Tattoo Black Cherry is hard to beat. Deep cherry red flowers feature a striking dark center that gives this variety its signature look. Growing 10 to 14 inches tall, it thrives in full sun and keeps blooming even in intense heat. Now we have a lot of construction for new internet lines in our neighborhood, and listen to the change in the sounds as I plant all of these vincas. Now, we are getting close to July 4th, and this is the time of the year that I cut back all of my chrysanthemums, whether they are just your standard fall mums or whether they are my heirloom chrysanthemums. Now is a great time, and if I cut them back now, these will bloom for me by November, which will be awesome. And yes, my mums do give me a flush in the spring. They don't typically end up as beautiful as the flush it gives me in the fall, but it's still lovely and the pollinators love it. So I'm just grabbing handfuls and trimming it back, and then I'm also pulling up any grass that may have grown into this particular flower bed. Now, I have a collection of terracotta pots that are beautiful right here, and I haven't really done a lot with them since very early spring. One of them I didn't even deal with at all, the one I'm cutting out, this Dusty Miller. And I'm not really sure that these are actually going to stay here for spring. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out the Dusty Miller. I'm cutting it down at the base, leaving the plant still in because it will produce more foliage. Which that'll fill the space in until perhaps I figure out what I want to do. I'm going to clean this out. There's some weeds in there. I'm going to cut back the dianthus, just a little bit of the ivy, just get it all cleaned up. And then I will come back later on in this video and add in a new variety of Vinca that is specifically for containers and has a beautiful trailing habit. A big focus for me this year is cleaning up after myself, especially in this front garden and side garden spaces that many of my neighbors enjoy on a daily basis. That's me freaking out because I accidentally picked up a grasshopper who jumped on me. But I'm going to shift over to just to the side, right at the opening as you go up to my entryway, and I'm planting in some rainbow mix Coleus. This area typically gets a lot of shade. I just need some brightness here, some texture. I've tried many plants here. Coleus does really well. So I'm going to just put these little transplants in there, and come fall, that whole space should be filled up with a vibrant colored Coleus. Get ready for colorful surprise with Rainbow Mix Coleus. This seed-grown blend produces a wide range of foliage colors including reds, pinks, greens, yellows, and burgundy shades, making every plant unique. Growing 12 to 18 inches tall, it provides long-lasting color in part shade to shade. Now I have this concrete planter also right in this space, and earlier this spring I thought I was transplanting what I thought was a spider plant or an airplane plant. Nah, it was Liatris. Anyway, it didn't really work out. So I'm pulling it out. I'm going to go ahead and add some plantain to the container. And I'm going to be filling this with a Mediterranean XP Burgundy Halo Vinca, specifically made to trail over the sides of a container. And I think that's going to be a beautiful pop of color right here. Now, this container does not get as much shade, or excuse me, as much sun. So I'm not really sure how it will do, but we'll evaluate it later on in the season and make a decision. This is also set up to drip irrigation. Let's grow a vinca that combines elegance with toughness. Mediterranean XP Burgundy Halo features rich burgundy blooms highlighted by a lighter halo around the center. Its trailing habit makes it perfect for containers, baskets, and borders, where it will spill over with color all season long. And I'm going to pop in the same variety of trailing vinca into this container as well. Okay, feeling really good about my work today. All of this took about an hour. I am taking the time to go back in and make sure everything is very well watered, and I will need to check on these seedling transplants on a daily basis as we are getting into the hottest parts of the summer. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I love growing things from seed. I love that everything I put in my garden today was from seed. It was probably less than $20 for all of those plants to be put together. So I'm super excited about that. All right, you all. As always, she's a mad gardener or a decorator or anything else that she wants to be. Thanks, y'all.